Hey everyone, welcome back. Another Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl glitch version 1.1.2, how to get Shaymin. A lot of rumors seem to have been swirling around and some accidentally convinced me too that Shaymin no longer even appears on the Paradise. Of course, they did patch the different methods to get there, but we now have a new method to get there in version 1.1.2. If you guys want to get your Shaymin on, let's go ahead and have a look. Alright guys, come here after you've gotten the national decks because we will need to open up the area in Victory Road where there's a guy blocking on the cave. That's important. I recommend bringing a couple of max repels. I'm going to go ahead and activate a couple of max repels now. Let's see, there we go. I'm going to go activate these because we're going to go in through Victory Road and we're going to do a couple of new land, air, surfing glitches. So once we've done that, we can go ahead and let's get started here. Let's go down into Victory Road and go to the blocked path. And I'll just show you guys the way. If you don't know what's going on here, I'll just show you guys the direction and everything like that. So just go in here like normal from the Pokemon League. Just go backwards from the exit, actually. It'll just be a lot more convenient this way. Let's go this way. Now, you don't actually have to do any of the trainers here. You can actually exploit the menu and the strength menu glitch inside here where you meet Marnie. If you guys know what I'm talking about, there's a trainer in here that you have to duo with. Inside here, okay, in here. And that's going to force you to do a lot of trainers and stuff, unless you use the menu glitch to just walk past everybody, which you can do. And I'll show you that just in a sec. So also, make sure you guys got defog, which you can get in the Safari Zone. Green-haired girl, first person on the right after you exit entrance, at the entrance here. So you're going to meet Marnie here, and that's going to force you. You're not going to be able to surf. That's going to force you to do trainers. However, if you do the boulder menu glitch, which is activate strength here by hitting A like normal, and when that's all ready to go, hit A on that. When that's all ready to go, hit up and X at the same time. And the menu will pop up, and you'll still be able to move around. Now, with that, Marnie will stay still, the trainers will not activate, and you'll be able to actually see yourself as well going through here. And you'll be able to navigate all the way through the maze without any trainers activating. Okay, so next step, folks, after you've gotten rid of Marnie at the other end of the cave, you'll be able to just undo the menu glitch after you get to the door, and that will get rid of her with a cutscene. Come back here, reset the rock here, and then do the menu glitch once more. Go ahead and do strength here, hit A through all the boxes without moving in any direction. Keep in mind, just hit A to get rid of that, and then up and X. Bam, okay? It's easy like that. And now we're gonna come over here to the water. If you guys don't know where you are, you can just hit R and you can see half the screen. But we don't want that screen right now. So I'm actually gonna go turn left with my left D-pad. If you want to move on the menu without moving in the overworld, you hit the R, or R, the right analog stick, I guess. So I can actually move around on my menu without moving. I'm going to go into my bag. I'm going to hit right on the D-pad so I can go over to the water as well as go over to some useless item box like here, okay? And I'm going to hit A to interact with the water. You have to be in a menu to hit A to interact with the water, otherwise the game will crash. I'm going to hit A again. I'm going to hit A again. Now we're surfing. So I'm going to hit B to get out of here so I can see where I am. And I'm going to go over here. Now, this is where you got to be careful. I'd recommend hitting R for this part. Using the D-pad, go up one block so you're actually... Go against the wall. Go against the wall here. And then go close as you can to the edge here. Now press down. 1, 2, 3, 4 till you're on the very, very corner of the land there. And then press up on the right analog stick so you can go to the save progress without moving in the overworld. And now we're going to hit right to move onto the land with our D-pad, and I'm going to save extremely shortly after that, like this. I'm going to hit right, save, like that, okay? And now we can reset our game. When we reload our game, we're going to be surfing on the land. This is a new way to activate the land surf glitch. No trainers needed, which is wonderful. And this is version 1.1.2. So let's go ahead and open our game. 20 minutes later, after the black screen has finished wasting our time, we will be able to get back to the game. Now, the next part is a little, for people who are not experienced with doing glitches like this, might be a little, you have to just be a little careful. There's nothing big going on here, but you got to be very gentle with your movements. That's all I'm going to say. At this point, I'm going to swap to the left analog stick for movements, okay? Because you're going to have to be able to sort of feel your way around where there's like a barrier to movement and where there's not. So be careful. All right, so moving with my left analog stick, I'm going to move very carefully on my barrel here. I'm going to go down the stairs as if we're walking. I'm going to go down the stairs, but we can go over the bricks. So looking at the shadow, guys, be careful. I'm going to go over these rocks here. Be careful not to go into the water, because for some reason the water will think you actually are in the water if you do go in, and it will lock you in there, so you won't be able to get out. But we can still fly across the bricks here, the rocks. And the trainers won't activate, so don't worry about that. We can go down the stairs like normal, and we can go up these stairs like normal. So being careful here, you can see me sort of hitting against a barrier. At this point right here, I'm going to open my menu, I'm going to hit R, and I'm going to save. And this is something that comes back to 1.1.1 that we used to do. I'm going to reset my game. When we did this, it sort of altered our elevation so that we can come down or go up to I suppose the plane that we're supposed to be on, in a sense. And that was used to get to different places and whatnot. And we obviously can't do anything up high in the air like that. We cannot go through the door, the gateway there. So we actually have to go down in elevation to be able to go through there. The next part after this is going to be a bit of fun for a lot of people. Not really. It's a lot of saving and a lot of like careful movements. So I'll just show you guys what's going on. Once our game loads here, we're now lower, and we can move again like normal with our barrel. Again, being careful movements, no hard pushing on the stick. Just go through the door, and now we got to navigate up the stairs. So this is the tricky part. Honestly, you can just go like this, where you're barely visible. Hit X to open your menu. If actually, you know you've gone too far if you cannot open the menu. So that's good news. Just make sure you're visible, all right? And I'm going to hit R now. So I actually just barely visible. I was able to hit X. I'm going to save my game, and I'm going to restart. And we're going to have to do this quite a lot, guys. We're going to have to do this all the way up the stairs, and you'll be able to see me do it to a certain point. These black screens, honestly, were something they absolutely could have patched, which they just decided not to. And they just left us with a version 1.1.2. Okay, we elevated quite a bit there. That was good. So let's do the same thing once more. You can try testing to see how far in you can go before you stop being able to press X. And again, you want to move very, very carefully so you don't accidentally fall off the barrel. That would be a nightmare. That's not what you want. So let's do that again, and we're going to be up another chunk. And I think it's the second half of the stairs is when it kind of gets a little weird or a little challenging. You kind of have to maneuver a little bit around. You're going to find issues where pressing X is not going to happen, even when you think it should be, and even when it sort of was happening when you're on the lower half of the steps. So you got to kind of maneuver around a little bit to be careful, staying on the barrel all the while. Again, like I said, guys, if you mess up, if you fall off, you can just reset your game like normal. Just make sure you don't save over it, otherwise you'll have to start the whole process over again. Not that it's that long either way. Oh, we're actually still in the stairs, so a little bit there. We can hit X there, so that's great. I'm going to go ahead and save there and do it once more. So I will do this a couple more times until we're up high enough where there's another challenge, and I'll explain that to you guys. So when you're about here on the stairs, X stops working for some reason. Not sure why. So you just kind of have to move around a bit. Once you get X to activate once, hit R, I think, and then hit B out of that. And just keep going and keep trying to do it, okay? Just keep trying to do it while you're into the stairs. It's really difficult to get better X here. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. So yeah, just kind of try to hit X while you're moving in. So as you can see, I did a little bit there. Just try again, like sort of like that. No, so as that happens, guys, that's gonna happen to some of you guys. Just reset. That's all you gotta do. A little bit of tip there, and then just try again until you can get X to get some more elevations. All right, guys. So once you start making a bit of progress on that, honestly, it gets a lot easier again. So just keep trying to tap in and keep pressing X as long as you can save. Obviously, the further in you are, the better. Yeah, you only have to get over that middle part. And it seems to work a lot better once you do that. So let's go ahead and do it a couple more times, and we'll be on the top. So like I said, guys, it's just a matter of saving it as close as possible in where you can press X a couple of times over and over until you get a little higher. You'll get like a big boost just one of the saves. You just suddenly get a big boost like I just did there. And now we can just continue like normal up the rest of the stairs up until our head is just peeking up over the ground. We don't have to go all the way up. We just have to have our head peeking just over the ground. And that will be enough. So I'll see you guys at the top. Alright guys, so about 3 or 4 more saves after, you're going to be able to get to here with your head barely peeking out of the ground. We can just go right through the door. And here, guys, is a good place to save, because if you mess up the next part, which is much easier, of course, you'll just be able to reset your game. So let's go ahead and traverse, like I explained earlier, down the stairs as if you were able to do that. So looking at your shadow, you can see where you are. I never did any of these trainers. I've never been here before. Again, you're going to have to move carefully, because look here, you can see, even though my shadow's there, I can't actually go down. You do not want to push down on places that you have a barrier. I still have a max repel active, so I'll just activate another one. Just keep moving where you can smoothly go through, like this. And we'll go all the way around here, up these stairs. Now, when you're on these stairs, you actually want to just take a hard left across the tree and the cliff, like that. And you'll be able to just move right out here. And that's it. Now we're home free, guys. That's the easiest part done, actually. And we can get Shaymin now. So go over here and go hit surf right here. That's all you gotta do. And this is pretty much the same as the last videos you've seen from here on out. You just come to that rock a little bit before the big rock sticking out, and now we're on Seabreak Path. Whip out your bike, and we're good to go, guys. Shaymin is right up here waiting for us. That's it. I mean, that is literally it, guys. Now, once the stairs is done, that's the hard part. Everything else is the same or similar and easy. You know what? We don't need to use one now anymore, so let's just go over to Shaymin here, and I'll show you guys what's going on. And guys, again, if you want to shiny hunt Shaymin, you don't need to reset your game. I'm going to just showcase this as well, because it's now it's new and it's relevant. So let's get off our bike here real quick. I'm just going to save it here for the purposes of no reason in particular, just in case I want to load my game back here. But there's Shaymin. Bam! Snap, crackle, and pop. There he is. Beautiful. I love it. And, I mean, imagine if we get a shiny first try. Or, let's try. No. But if you guys want to shiny hunt him, you can just hit the runaway. You don't have to reset your game. It's a lot more convenient than shiny hunting a lot of the Pokemon. Just go down to run, all right, and reset the area, reset the zone by going down into here. Seabreak Path and back in straight away, and he'll be respawned. So that's the easy way to shiny hunt them as well. Now you guys can do this in version 1.1.2. Yay! Shiny this time? No. Noble effort. Alright, well that's Shaymin. Guys, thanks for coming, thanks for watching. Drop a sub for the latest glitches, exploits, tricks, guides, even normal guides, which we'll have some coming as well. I really appreciate you guys watching this. I hope it was useful, especially for you guys who accidentally updated to version 1.1.2, and anybody who's in the new update who wants to get Shaymin and regrets they didn't get it already. So I'll see you guys around in the next video, guys. Till then, bye!